Star Wars Outlaws represents a significant evolution in the Star Wars gaming franchise, marking a departure from the traditional Jedi-centric narratives to explore the darker, morally complex world of the galaxy's underworld. Developed by Ubisoft's Massive Entertainment in collaboration with Lucasfilm Games, this open-world action-adventure game is set to release in August 2024 and offers players an expansive, immersive experience unlike any other in the Star Wars universe. The game is set between the events of The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi, a period ripe with conflict and intrigue. During this time, the Galactic Empire is at the height of its power, and the Rebel Alliance is fighting desperately to overthrow it. However, Outlaws shifts focus away from this epic struggle, centering instead on the personal story of Kay Vess, a scoundrel navigating the galaxy's dangerous criminal underworld. Kay is a unique protagonist in the Star Wars universe, neither a noble hero nor a villain bent on domination, but a survivor driven by ambition and a desire for freedom. Her journey begins on the desert planet of Tatooine, where she attempts to pull off the biggest heist the Outer Rim has ever seen. As she delves deeper into this world, she finds herself entangled in a web of betrayal, shifting alliances, and moral dilemmas that force her to confront her own ethics. The narrative of Star Wars Outlaws is heavily shaped by player choice, with a dynamic reputation system that tracks Kay's standing with various factions and characters throughout the game. This system ensures that every decision has consequences, affecting not only the story's direction but also Kay's relationships and the opportunities available to her. Aligning with a powerful crime syndicate might grant Kay access to valuable resources, but could also make her a target for rival factions or the Empire itself. One of the most impressive aspects of Outlaws is its world building. The game takes place across multiple planets, each meticulously crafted to offer a unique environment, culture, and set of challenges. From the bustling markets of Canto Bight on Cantonica to the windswept savannas of Toshara, every location feels alive and immersive, teeming with details that bring the Star Wars universe to life. The planets are not just backdrops for the story, they are dynamic environments that respond to player actions, offering a wide range of activities and opportunities for exploration. The open-world design allows players to explore these worlds at their own pace, uncovering hidden secrets, engaging in side missions, or simply taking in the sights and sounds of the galaxy. This sense of freedom is further enhanced by the seamless transition between ground exploration and space travel. Players can hop on their speeder, explore a planet's surface, and then jump into their ship to travel to another world without any loading screens, creating a sense of continuity and immersion that is rare in open-world games. The game also features a dynamic weather system and day-night cycle, which further enhance the realism and immersion of the game world. These environmental changes are not just cosmetic, they directly impact gameplay, affecting visibility, enemy behavior, and the availability of certain activities. At the heart of Star Wars, Outlaws is its protagonist, Kay Vess, a character who stands out from the typical heroes and villains of the Star Wars universe. Kay is a scoundrel, a survivor who lives by her wits and her ability to navigate the dangerous world of the galaxy's criminal underworld. Unlike the noble Jedi or the fearsome Sith, Kay is not driven by a desire to save the galaxy or conquer it. She is motivated by her own survival and ambition. Her development throughout the game is shaped by the player's choices, with the reputation system playing a key role in determining how she is perceived by others and what opportunities are available to her. Supporting characters like Nix, Kay's loyal Mercal companion, and ND5, a battle-hardened droid from the Clone Wars, also play crucial roles in the story. Nix is not just a sidekick but a key part of Kay's past, and their bond is a central theme of the game. ND5 serves as both a tactical ally and a source of insight into the galaxy's history, having witnessed the rise and fall of the Republic and the Empire. The interactions between Kay and her companions add emotional depth to the narrative, making the journey more personal and engaging. As players progress through the game, they will uncover the backstories of these characters, learning more about their motivations, fears, and dreams. These relationships are further complicated by the choices players make, as alliances can be strengthened or broken based on the actions taken during the game. One of the most anticipated aspects of Star Wars Outlaws is its gameplay mechanics, which combine elements of action-adventure, stealth, and role-playing to create a versatile and engaging experience. The open-world design of the game allows players to explore the galaxy at their own pace, with a wide range of activities and opportunities available on each planet. Combat in Outlaws is designed to be fluid and adaptable, allowing players to approach situations in a variety of ways. Whether players prefer to take a stealthy approach, sneaking past enemies and avoiding detection, or engage in fast-paced shootouts, the game offers the tools and flexibility to accommodate different playstyles. The combat system is also enhanced by the ability to customize weapons and gear, with different modules and upgrades available to suit the player's preferences. In addition to ground-based combat, Outlaws features space combat, where players can pilot Kay's ship, the Trailblazer, through dogfights and space battles. These sequences add another layer of excitement to the gameplay, as players must navigate the dangers of space, from asteroid fields to enemy fighters, while completing objectives and outmaneuvering opponents. The ability to customize both the Trailblazer and Kay's speeder adds depth to the space travel and combat experience, allowing players to tailor their equipment to suit their playstyle. Technological advancements play a significant role in Star Wars Outlaws. Built on the Snowdrop engine, known for its impressive graphical fidelity and detailed environments, the game offers a visually stunning and richly detailed universe. The engine's capabilities allow for dynamic weather systems, realistic lighting, and intricate environmental details that bring the various planets to life. The seamless integration of space travel and ground exploration is another technological feat that sets Outlaws apart from its predecessors. Players can transition from piloting their ship in space to landing on a planet and exploring on foot without any loading screens, which enhances the sense of immersion and continuity. This seamless experience is a significant advancement in open-world game design, reducing barriers between different gameplay elements and creating a more cohesive world. Additionally, the game's AI systems are designed to make the world feel alive and responsive. NPCs have routines, remember interactions, and react dynamically to the player's actions. This level of AI sophistication contributes to the game's immersive atmosphere, making the world feel more like a living, breathing galaxy rather than a static backdrop. When compared to other Star Wars games, Star Wars Outlaws stands out for its unique focus on the criminal underworld, a departure from the traditional narrative focus on Jedi and Sith. While previous titles like Knights of the Old Republic and Jedi Fallen Order offered deep narratives and complex world-building, they remained centered on the struggle between good and evil, the light and dark sides of the Force. Outlaws, however, presents a more nuanced exploration of morality, where the protagonist is neither hero nor villain but a survivor, navigating a world of shifting alliances and constant danger. This narrative shift aligns with broader trends in modern storytelling, where anti-heroes and morally ambiguous characters are increasingly popular. The game's approach to player choice is also more advanced than in many other RPGs. The reputation system not only influences the story's direction but also affects gameplay and character interactions, ensuring that no two playthroughs are exactly the same. This system adds depth and replayability, as players must consider the consequences of their actions and how they will impact their standing with various factions. The wanted level system adds another layer of consequence to player choice. Engaging in criminal activities or causing trouble on a planet can increase Kay's wanted level, leading to more intense pursuit by authorities and bounty hunters. This system encourages players to think carefully about their actions and to plan their moves strategically to avoid unwanted attention. Star Wars Outlaws is poised to have a significant impact on both the Star Wars universe and the gaming industry. For the Star Wars franchise, the game represents a bold new direction, expanding the scope of the universe by focusing on characters and stories that have traditionally been on the fringes. By exploring the criminal underworld and telling the story of a character like Kay Vess, Outlaws adds depth to the Star Wars lore, showing that the galaxy is not just defined by the conflict between the Jedi and the Sith, but also by the struggles of ordinary and not so ordinary individuals trying to survive in a dangerous world. For the gaming industry, Outlaws could set a new standard for open-world game design. Ubisoft Massive's approach to creating a seamless, dynamic world that responds to player actions could influence future titles in the genre. Additionally, the game's focus on narrative-driven exploration and player choice could inspire other developers to experiment with similar mechanics. Ubisoft has outlined an ambitious post-launch content plan for Star Wars Outlaws, promising to keep players engaged well after the game's initial release. This includes additional narrative expansions, new missions, and a variety of cosmetic items. The planned DLCs will further develop the world and characters introduced in the base game, offering new challenges and stories for players to explore. The inclusion of a season pass, which grants early access to some of these expansions, suggests that Ubisoft is committed to maintaining a long-term relationship with the game's community. The strategy of rolling out post-launch content is not only a way to extend the life of the game, but also a method to keep the player base engaged and invested. As players complete the main story and explore the vast open world, the promise of new content provides an incentive to continue playing and discovering what the game has to offer. This approach is increasingly common in the gaming industry, where games as a service, GaaS models, have proven successful in maintaining player interest over extended periods. Ubisoft has a strong history of engaging with its player base through regular updates, community events, and feedback-driven content improvements. This strategy is expected to continue with Star Wars Outlaws. The development team may introduce patches, balance updates, and new features based on community input, which helps foster a sense of ownership among players as their feedback directly influences the game's evolution. The involvement of players in this way creates a more dynamic and responsive gaming experience, ensuring that the game remains relevant and enjoyable long after its initial release. Moreover, Ubisoft might organize in-game events or challenges, encouraging the community to participate in global events or competitions. These events could be tied to in-game rewards or new content releases, providing players with incentives to stay engaged. Community engagement through social media, forums, and official channels will also be crucial for maintaining a strong player base. Ubisoft could host Q&A sessions, developer diaries, and behind-the-scenes looks at upcoming content to keep the community informed and excited about future developments. User-generated content might also play a role in extending the game's longevity. Depending on the tools provided within the game, players could create and share their own content, such as custom missions, outfits, or mods, further enhancing the game's replayability and allowing the community to contribute directly to the game's ongoing development. By fostering a vibrant community around Star Wars Outlaws, Ubisoft ensures that the game not only delivers a compelling experience at launch, but also evolves and grows over time, driven by the creativity and passion of its player base. Star Wars Outlaws is poised to be a landmark title in the Star Wars gaming franchise. Its open-world design, narrative depth, and innovative gameplay mechanics distinguish it from previous Star Wars games, while Ubisoft's commitment to post-launch content and community engagement suggests that the game will have a lasting impact on both the Star Wars universe and the gaming industry as a whole. As players navigate the galaxy as Kay Vess, they will not only experience a rich and immersive story, but also contribute to the ongoing evolution of this exciting new chapter in the Star Wars saga. This evolution is a testament to the game's design, which emphasizes player choice, freedom, and the complexity of the Star Wars universe's underworld, offering a fresh perspective and an unforgettable adventure. With its focus on character-driven storytelling, dynamic gameplay, and expansive world-building, Star Wars Outlaws promises to deliver an experience that both Star Wars fans and gamers alike will cherish. It's not just a game, it's a new way to explore and interact with the Star Wars universe, offering opportunities for discovery, adventure, and storytelling that are both profound and endlessly engaging. As we look forward to its release, it's clear that Star Wars Outlaws will set new standards for what a Star Wars game can be, shaping the future of the franchise and the possibilities for storytelling in the gaming medium.